And we're going to probably find some things that need a really good cleaning. Now, no one does cleaning better at QVC than the brothers Campanelli. One of those brothers is Chris Campanelli, joining us live in our studio. I know you've been back one time last week.
Yesterday. Well, last week and yesterday.
Last week and yesterday, but this is my first time working with you since you've been back.
That's right.
Nice to see you again, partner.
It is really good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you, pal. This is fantastic. This is 8 pieces of kitchen and more. We're going to be talking about kitchen, but we're going to talk about a lot more in terms of how you're going to clean with these towels. These are made of microfiber. I want you to think of microfiber as thousands of sticky little fingers.
Right.
Grabbing the dirt and the yuck and taking it away. Not moving it around.
No, sir.
Removing it.
That is correct. To get rid of those disposable products that you kind of take for granted. You go to the store, you buy them because they're there. But this kit is very near and dear. It took us about 3 years to come up with this kit at customer request. I mean, the size of these towels, David, they're ginormous. Right?
I mean, you talk about a hand towel or something you might throw over your shoulder while you're cooking. These are gigantic.
Yeah, so you get 4 of the 18 by 24s and then 4 of the 11 by 11s in beautiful patterns and colors.
Before you go into your demos, let's go through our patterns here because these are pretty. And Dan, if here comes the camera. Oh, okay. Shooting down on these because they're beautiful patterns. That's why Dan can read my mind, which I know is a short story most days. This is lemons.
Yes.
So you've got the large printed lemons, and then you've got the solid, and already very popular. There's a lot of summer left and a lot of lemonade.
A lot of summer. You hit the nail on the head, my friend.
Right? Come on. And then I've got it for you. Here is the gray geometric. And from gray geometric, I'm going to take you into blue mosaic.
Yes.
Think of a Tiffany lamp with all little pieces of glass. Yes. Exactly. And then what I'm going to have a big cup of in the morning is coffee.
Coffee.
When I have my coffee talk. So this is V45655. Dazzle us with some demos.
Yeah, so the whole idea with microfiber in general is to get rid of the disposable products and the chemicals that you use on an everyday basis, right? So what we're going to do here is, this is a big exaggeration. It's axle grease. Could be cooking grease or soap scum, but ordinarily you have to go to the store to buy a chemical. You might not be able to read the ingredients on the back of those, but you're supposed to spray this on here to try to emulsify what's there, right? And then you have to get paper towel after paper towel after paper. When's the last time you used one paper towel?
Oh, never.
Never. Right. That's usually the answer, right? So this is supposed to emulsify that, and the only thing it's really doing, David, is what? Making a much bigger mess. This has to go in the trash can. Then you have to kind of go back to the store and buy more over and over and over again, right? To your point, microfiber, very, very different, right? So microfiber is like millions and millions of little fingers, look at that are going to lift, trap, and remove that mess. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
That goes in the washing machine. It doesn't go in the garbage. Washing machine and the dryer, and you get to use it for years and years and years. So you say, okay, that's great. You can remove axle grease, so what does that do in my kitchen, right? Well, now we're going to go over to those really tough spots, right? Like maybe you get a boil over on the glass stovetop. So I'm going to use only water here, right? So those microfiber little sticky fingers, you can see just going back and forth, right? I'm getting that grease, I'm getting that boil over, I'm getting that mess. And
burn ring.
The burn ring. Flip it over, clean up after yourself, and then again, David, instead of going to the store to buy more disposable products, this guy, even though he's looking a little sad, will go in the washing machine and the dryer, and I use them for years and years and years. That's the whole idea.
And that's the whole thing. If your stovetop looks that dirty, we need to have a separate conversation.
That's a separate conversation.
Yeah. But I also want you to know something about microfiber. Microfiber is super absorbent.
Yes. Super absorbent, right? So what I wanted to show you about this big guy right here is you can use him as a drying mat. So look at this, David. Also, we sold that you presented the Cooking Buddy a little bit earlier. That's great for reaching out of the oven, right? But what if you have maybe a Le Creuset on the stovetop and you don't want to grab your Cooking Buddy? Take the large guy and you can actually remove those lids. You know those are super hot, right?
Right.
You can use it as a drying mat, right? Great for maybe polishing your crystal, right? Stemware, or polishing maybe your Lennox before you put it out for the holiday.
Or you put it away after it spots in the dishwasher.
Yes, sir, right? So let's put this down here like this, but to your point, absorbency, right? So we're gonna take 2 identical 10-ounce glasses of water here. We're gonna pour them in there, but what's the idea? Ordinarily, you go get the paper towel after paper towel after paper towel, right? So same thing, you never use one piece of paper towel. This kind of, you're not really sopping up anything. It's making just a much bigger mess that ends up all over the floor, in the trash can, so on and so forth. But with this big guy, 18 by 24, still all made of microfiber, right? absorbs like a sponge, David. So I can put this in here. Watch it take a little bit. It sucks up all that water, right? I'm impressed with that.
That's a sound effect you don't hear every day.
But look, right? That ends up in the towel, and then look, see, all of that's in the towel, and then it just doesn't end up in the trash can or on the floor. That is that.
Hey, let's remind everybody of our choices. There are 4. We have the lemons, and they're very popular. 800 remaining in the lemon choice. Remember, these are all machine washable, and you can use them over and over again. Gray geometric. I also have blue mosaic. And finally, I've got the coffee. Beautiful coffee. Oh, love coffee. All right, so let's talk about some other uses for these. Dusting and cleaning.
Yeah, just replacing those disposable products, right, David? So don't go to the store and buy more of these. These are the disposable pads that you buy on kind of a daily basis. You buy them because they're there, right? Don't go back and buy these. Take the microfiber pad or the mop that you already have. Pick the microfiber, wrap it around there, and then you can use this on the floor if you wanted to, right? But this is used on multiple surfaces, David, right? All around the kitchen and the home. Again, microfibers like those grabby fingers. If you wanted to use it on the countertop, great. If the kids get a little creative on the table or something like that, this is greasy, waxy crayon. You get rid of that. Same towel here. If you're cooking above the stove, right, you have the cabinets that are above there. You might not even know that grease is there. And then we kind of fold this to the other side. That sticky grape jelly that comes up with just using a little bit of tap water, David, gets right up. And then when this is sad, you put it in the washing machine, you put it in the dryer instead of going back to buy disposable products.
Just no fabric softener.
Correct.
That's the important rule here. Over 1,000 of these are gone now. Chris Campanelli, I can't tell you how good it is to see you in person.
Oh, so good to see you, buddy.
Miss you, my friend.
So much.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
This is B45655. Stay on the line here, but right now we're going to pop it. We're going to pop it and organize it. Yes, we are. Hey, let's talk to you about